The courtroom was buzzing, reporters filling every corner, pens ready, cameras hidden behind the shadows, waiting for a spark that could turn into political fire. On one side stood Senator Cory Booker, known for his booming voice, inspirational, oratory, and a reputation for taking control of any room he walked into. On the other side sat Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, the fiery lawyer-turned-lawmaker whose sharp legal mind and unapologetic style had already rattled giants twice her political age. But no one knew that today, in this courtroom, history was about to unfold. Scene 1, the tension before the clash judge. We are here to address the petition filed regarding the mismanagement of federal housing contracts. Both Senator Booker and Congresswoman Crockett are listed as key figures in this debate. Counsel, are you ready? Booker leaned forward, adjusting his tie with a confidence that carried across the room. His presence was magnetic, broad shoulders, a preacher-like cadence in his speech, and that trademark smile that usually disarmed his opponents. Booker calm but firm. Your Honor, the facts are plain. We are not here to score political points. We are here to protect the American people, and I cannot, in good conscience, sit idly by while Representative Crockett continues to distort the law for her own political agenda. A gasp echoed across the room. Cameras clicked. Crockett didn't flinch. She leaned back in her chair, eyes narrowed, waiting. Scene 2, Crockett fires back. Crockett smooth, but with an edge. Distort the law, Senator. That's rich. Coming from someone who's been in politics long enough to know that ignoring the law is far worse than questioning it. If you're going to accuse me, you'd better be ready to back it up with more than a The crowd stirred. Booker blinked, surprised at how quickly she had turned the accusation into a challenge. Scene 3, Booker raises the stakes. Booker straightened his papers and raised his voice. Booker, Congresswoman, this isn't about me. This is about how your so-called legal brilliance twists every statute into a weapon. You're turning the courtroom into a stage. You've made a career not out of service, but spectacle. The words cut deep, his tone echoing through the chamber. Reporters scribbled furiously. Scene 4, Crockett's sharp reply. Jasmine leaned forward now, her voice calm, slicing through the tension like a knife through glass. Crockett measured. Lethal. You call it spectacle. Senator, I call it survival. When laws are written by men in suits who never spent a day hungry, never had their lights shut off, never had to watch their mother beg a landlord for mercy, then yes, I will use every statute I know to make those laws work for the people they were meant to protect. And let me remind you, this isn't a sermon and it isn't a campaign rally. This is court. Facts matter here, not theatrics. The courtroom fell dead silent. Booker's lips parted, but no sound came out. He had walked in expecting to dominate. Instead, Crockett had stripped his argument to the bone in a matter of seconds. Scene 5. The judge intervenes. Judge, order. Representative Crockett, Senator Booker, keep your remarks focused on the case. But the damage was done. Booker shifted uncomfortably in his seat. For the first time, his confidence faltered. The silence that followed wasn't relief, it was respect. Crockett had drawn blood without raising her voice. Scene 6. The turning point. Booker tried to recover, his voice lower now. Booker, I respect your passion, Congresswoman, but passion cannot replace responsibility. If we do not ground ourselves in discipline, in unity, then we fail the very people we claim to serve. Crockett's eyes locked on his. Crockett, discipline without justice is control. Unity without accountability is silence, and I refuse to be silent, Senator, not when the stakes are this high. The words hung in the air, heavy and unshakable. Scene 7. Silence in the courtroom. For the first time in his career, Cory Booker had no response. His mouth opened, then closed. His notes lay untouched, his booming voice gone. The silence was deafening. The courtroom, filled with spectators and skeptics alike, knew what they had just witnessed. A clash of titans, and, the moment one titan fell, quiet. Closing narration. The headlines wouldn't say Booker delivered a speech. They wouldn't say Crockett made her case. Instead, they would say, Cory Booker clashes with Jasmine Crockett in court. Her sharp response leaves him stunned silent. Because sometimes, in politics, it isn't the loudest voice that wins. It's the sharpest one.